Hello everyone. Today I want to share few informations related to social policy. When we use the term social policy, it always confused with another policy which is known as social welfare policy. So it's very important to understand the concept social policy. According to Marshall, the social policy refers to the policy of governments with regard to action having a direct impact on the welfare of citizens by providing them with services or income. According to another social philosopher, Professor Titmuss, social policy represents a summation of acts of government deliberately designed to improve the welfare of the people. So, we can say that social policy is a deliberate action on the part of individuals, collectivities and governments undertaken to organize services, opportunities and social action so as to affect the lifestyles of people and initiate a process to prevent, postpone, initiate and manage change. Social policy can be referred to both in the plural and singular case. When referred to in the plural, it denotes comprehensive and integrated set of policies in the social sectors such as health, social welfare, education, social security, etc. When used in singular, the term social policy refers to a specific governmental policy such as the policy towards the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, the policy for providing universal education, etc. When we look into the characteristics of social policy, it as follows: distributional or redistributional characteristic. The concern of the social policy is with the social and economic justice based on the principle of equality, which means that the redistribution of social resources should take place from the better off sections towards the worse off sections of society. Another characteristic of social policy is its concern with weaker and vulnerable sections of society such as poor, women, children, disabled, backward classes, so as to bring them at par with the rest of society. Thus, social policies visualize of an egalitarian society where inequalities are reduced to minimum level. Another characteristic of social policy is the social policies do not exist in isolation. In a sense, these social policies are determined to a large extent by the socio-political scenario of a nation, its economic viability, and the last but not the least, by socio-cultural ethos of people of the nation. Now, of liberalization, globalization and privatization, policies have become global and changes in one corner of the world definitely leave impact over rest of the world. Now we discuss about the objectives of social policy. The first objective is social change. It is frequently stated that social policies aim to bring about social change. As part of the operation of the government, social policy cannot hope to introduce fundamental changes in society, which would mean undermining the status quo on which government rests. Whether in the socialist countries or in the capitalist countries, the social policy cannot usher in the fundamental structural change. It can only achieve moderate social change whereby certain undesirable conditions of a section or sections of society are redressed, and as a result social tension is minimized. Another objective of social policy is welfare. Pinker has argued that the objective of social policy is minimization of sufferings and maximization of welfare. Third objective of social policy is improvement of quality of life of people. It should be very clear that the limited resources of the developing countries cannot be utilized to improve the quality of life of all the population of these countries. So, the aim of social policy should be to redistribute social resources so that the quality of life of the top 20% of the population does not keep on improving at the cost of the provision of the basic necessities for the very survival of the 50 or 60% of the population. Now, we discuss actors in formulation of social policy. So, these are the main actors in formulating social policy. First one is government, then second one is political parties, then individual reforms, voluntary organizations, social action groups, planned documents, laws and codes, parliamentary committees, consumer reactions, technological breakdown, and many more. Now, we discuss problems in policy implementation. So, first problem is lack of the political will, then prevalence of coalition government, then third, widespread corruption at each and every level of the functioning, then fourth one is financial constraints, and fifth one is red tapeism, and sixth one erosion of moral values. Then seventh one is financial constraints, eighth one inadequate staffing, then ninth one absence of training, then lack of the people's participation, gross mismatch between actual needs and perceived needs of the people, then delay in getting justice. Now, we discuss strategies for effecting changes in policies. Use of mass media, creation of public opinion, demonstrations, public interest litigation, discussions, meetings and seminars, building pressure over the government, submission of memorandum, signature campaign, pressure groups and many more.